Surprisingly, perhaps, you may find, for those of you who have been active in Asia throughout your working careers, they took that book without a single edit and they published it. It became a bestseller within 18 hours, and we continue to enjoy the dialogue that has generated and conversations that have literally happened all over the world. And that really was our intention from the outset. It was intended to be a fire starter. We were afforded an opportunity largely because of Carlos's 20 years of pioneering here at Davos. It was Carlos who brought cybersecurity to the agenda here at the WEF. And we were able to leverage those relationships into dialogues with some of the people that you'll meet here this evening to help guide us and direct us on how we could define, in some part, guidance and direction, but even more importantly, questions that we needed to be asking. Because in the absence of a governor of technology, we're dependent upon technologists, the developers, the financiers, and equally all us as users to ensure that we do the right thing with it. So it could be argued that this was the first decentralized book developed at Davos, and I'm going to use that as a segue if I can. So what's changed in the last 2 years? Well, for those of you who were here in January of 2019, there were a lot of companies on the street that aren't here today. Some of those in industries that we believed offered great potential, and we still strongly endorse that and support.
Well, actually, it was January 2020.
Was it really? Did I lose a year? We all lost a year. What happened? Was it really? It was 2020, wasn't it? So one of the other, I think, most exciting things that's occurred, for those of you, do we have any Second Life gamers in the room? Put up your hand if you...
Not anymore.
Fascinating. That's wonderful. I've met so many this week, leading CIOs of Fortune 500 technology companies were Second Life gamers. So Second Life, which many consider to be really the gateway into the metaverse, is 20 years old this year. Yet the most significant technological advancement that we've seen in our industry was cloud, and that's a decade old. So not only are we excited about the potential that the metaverse offers, we've learned an awful lot since the 20-year birth of Second Life, and certainly since the 10-year birth of cloud. And that is that trust remains more critical today and more important, and WISeKey stands behind their original foundation, which is to ensure that everyone can engage with, commercially, socially, within the internet, safely. And so as we prepare to take that bridge into the metaverse, we thought you might enjoy meeting some of the individuals who are truly pioneering that effort. You've had a chance to experience and tour the WiseArt Gallery. We're very, very excited about what's happening with WiseArt's NFT initiatives, and you'll learn more about that as we move to the next stage. What I'd like to do now is introduce you to 12 pioneers, and they'll each have 2 or 3 minutes to share with you some of the highlights of projects that you're working on. We're also very excited. We announced on the CNBC stage earlier today that we will be bringing forward a new initiative. The Code to the Metaverse will become a multimedia series with a significant global network that you will recognize when it's announced. And we're really, really excited to be able to continue the work that we started with the Transhuman Code, to not only introduce you to some of the challenges that lie in front of us, but also the opportunities for all of us. And so we look forward to sharing that, and we hope to be and plan to be back here in this room in January of 2023